Alright, you're back. And so is Bucky. Here to watch us do Triforce Cup 200cc. Man, I just set this camera up, you fucking scumbag. This is why I tell you to be careful with my things. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. I still love you. Here, let me try. This is gonna have to be good enough. Now, I know we're supposed to be doing 200cc for the Triforce Cup, and we're still doing that, but I have a proposition, and I'm gonna explain it in a moment. Because, you know, after this, we only have 2 more cups to potentially get. 3 stars and everything, and I'm just gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm liking my chances, if I'm being completely real. So I have a proposition. Sorry, I promise I'm gonna get to it. My proposition is, if I somehow get 3 stars onto a Triforce Cup 200cc on the first attempt, I will go back and redo it on 150. That is my proposition. Is it gonna happen? Probably not, but I'm a man of my word, so if that ends up happening, I'll do it. But that's a big if, because, you know, these tracks haven't well, I mean, when I say these tracks collectively, I specifically mean Ice Ice Outpost, because I'm still trying to process that. I don't think any of these are going to treat us too nicely, because a lot of these do have like a lot of lines and turns where we could potentially mess up, so I think mainly I am going to try, I think mainly my strategy is like, I'm not necessarily going to try to get first place out of the gate. Because if I try to get first place out of the gate and I just like consistently mess up, then like I would have done all that for nothing. I'm not necessarily going to bag either. I guess my main goal is just kind of stay in the middle of the pack. And like use my items where I know I can, that way I'm just playing for defense. I'm gonna try to stay in the middle of the pack, and I'm not gonna try to catch up until it matters. I say that, and I now find myself in the front of the pack. Okay, now that am in the front of the pack, I kind of have to try my best to play defense. But I also have 2 red shells, so if somebody tries to get in front of me, then I should be okay. I don't normally go this way, but like I really didn't have much of a choice. Sorry, I just kind of got lost in the moment. At least I could say, if nothing else, I got first place in the first race. How SNES Rainbow Rose gonna treat us? I have no idea. Oh jeez. This is why 200cc is scary, because Funky Kong was holding on first, and then I was in second, but immediately as soon as I sniped him, he dropped down to fourth. This is why 200 is scary. Because all it takes is for you to mess up one time, and then three to five people can just, like, run ahead of you. It's scary. It's scary. That's why I'll be surprised if I even get first place on this one. Granted, there are a couple tracks that you can do shrimless because of 200, but there's also a very clear lack of guardrails, which... Let's go hum my horn a little bit just to say I did. But yeah, that is going to make this... Okay, you know what? Surprisingly, I'm chilling. I was gonna try to get one for the thumbnail, but yeah, I let go of my green shell at an inappropriate time. That was on me. Guys, I know I said on my first attempt, but like, nah, Bucky, let me cook. I know I said on my first attempt, but like, I don't think you guys want to see me go down like a chump after I almost made it. I don't think you guys want to see me go down that easily. Besides, if I just went ahead and surrender, I'd be like, okay, well, I guess everyone's officially dead. Then it would not have been interesting. Like, come on. Come on. And I think this one I will try to front run because I kind of realized this one's not really as scary as I made it out to be. Okay, well, maybe it's still a little bit scary, but it's doable. I think really with 200, I mean, yeah, you should, like, break in some instances, but I think the other thing, too, is I think you really gotta limit how much you drift. Because I feel like in 200 there is a right or wrong time to drift, and I can't necessarily explain like when the right or wrong time is. You kind of just have to like feel it out. Like sometimes you gotta hit a wall and let other people take the hit for you. That's fine. And sometimes you gotta hit a banana and then hit him with the fucking mushroom. Alright. I'm keeping this banana behind me. Okay, you know what? That was surprisingly kind of clean. I was not expecting that drift to be that clean. Okay, fuck. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I gotta take a risk. I gotta go for a double. How does that happen? Oh. I think I was better off with my original strategy, though, on my fucking lord. Okay, after this... Okay, you know what? After this, in this attempt, if I get first place in the first two cups, then anything after that, no more resets. But that's if I get first place on the first two tracks. I think my original strategy was better. I think I was trying too hard. That was the problem. I tried too hard to get in front. And then when it came time for first place to actually matter, I fumbled. That was the problem. That was the problem. I'm just going to do my original strategy. Just try to stay in the middle of the pack. Middle front leaning. That way when first place actually matters, I'll be ready to strike. I still got my Piranha plan, although I don't really know when's a good time to use this. I can use it now. Fuck it. Yeah, that was the thing that costed me earlier, so I'm just going to keep that in mind. Fuck. Fuck. This is doable. This is doable. No worries. Double item box up ahead. First place again. Again, I'm sorry my commentary on this video is lacking, but just understand that, like, this is make or break time. So my goal is to get first place in the next race. Again, if I get first place in Rainbow Road, then no more resets. Because I was surprisingly close until I fumbled at the very end. And that's why I said, like, I even pressed that. All it takes is one time. I goofed up because I meant to hold down the button to record, but then, well, okay. Okay. I am finding that drifting on a track like this is severely... Alright. So far, so good. And yeah, you can do that one thing Froome was, which is good. I find just like trying to drift like on the inside of the track kind of helps. I did slow down. I did slow down. This is not good. Wait, actually, no. I can take advantage. I can take advantage. I can take advantage. Yeah. Let's go, Bucky. Let's go. It's kind of a shame I wasn't able to get Link to do the Triforce pose thing, but I mean, what was I supposed to do? I'm not gonna do any more resets after this, because regardless of whether I succeed in the next two tracks or not, I don't think I'll be able to do what I just did again. Doubtful. This one I don't really know if I should commit to bagging or front running, because I feel like I'm kind of damned either way. Because if I front run, I feel like I'm going to get bombarded with items behind me, and I feel like if I bag, I'm just going to get bombarded from items behind me or ahead of me. I don't really know if there's a right or wrong choice in this. Well, I didn't really intend to bag, but I guess right now, well, at least for now, I'm going to have to bag. I will try to do that one shortcut towards the end, but I do have triple mushrooms in case all else fails. Never mind. See, I would have been freaking out if that was the last lap. But we're still on lap number 1. I don't think it's really worth me taking any shortcuts, honestly. I think my best plan of attack is just go for the main path and then just hold back and maintain my lead. Okay, Birdo passed me. That's not ideal, but... See, now I kind of wish that was the last lap, because I could have popped off there. But you know what? I have 2 defensive items. I don't know why I let go of the first banana like a dumbass. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what I was thinking. Hold up. Hold up. Oh my god. Alright. Now it comes down to this. If I'm somehow able to get first on this last race, I can get 3 stars on 200. Oh my fucking lord. I mean, I kind of figured once I had, like, all the bananas, I figured I was good. Even though I did mess up for a second, I was able to bounce back from that rather quickly, so thank the Lord. My arms still smell like hand sanitizer. Oh yeah, I was helping cut down tree limbs earlier, and we both got a good bit of sap on us, so I had to use the sanitizer to wash it off. But yeah, I still smell it, not the sap of the sanitizer. Okay, I'm not gonna bother wasting this, knowing that the Yeah, like I said, the real tricky thing is trying to determine like when's a good time to drift and when it isn't, which is kind of a hard line to find, but I find that sometimes tricking is not necessary, especially if it just gives you a higher chance of like going off course. So if you're in a position where you don't have to, then don't. That wasn't even I just there's not really any excuse for that. But of course, even if you're not in first place, you can still find a way to get bombarded with bullshit. I'm gonna wait until we get to this straight path right here. What did I hit? Fuck. This is not good. Oh, I will try to make this happen. And I have a mushroom, and I think I already know where I want to use it. Right at the very end, dude. I thought I was... Fuck! I know, Buggy, I know. Unfortunately, in spite of my best efforts, in spite of 3 resets, I could not get 3 stars on 200. And I know this is kind of an anticlimactic ending, but I can't bring myself to do this again for the sake of my own sanity. I know I said I would try, but you saw how difficult it was for me just to clutch. At least. Well. You know what? No. I still got a little bit of drive left in me. I still got a little bit of drive left. Although if I find myself consistently messing up on the first 2, then I'll call it game over, but while I still have a little bit of drive left, I'll find a way. Besides, I've already determined the strategy for the first 2. The third one I just got power through, and then the fourth one I just kind of not choke on the last lap. I don't necessarily have a strategy for the last one per se. That's if I make it that far again, but I'm gonna try. I have like I said, I have a little bit of energy left in me. And I'm not gonna lie, like that 3rd place kind of pissed me off. I'm just gonna use that to fuel my fire. While we're doing this. Because I'm telling you why. I don't want something to happen and I mess up on the last 2 cups and potentially not walk away with a consistent 3-star victory across the board. I have a little bit of hope for the Triforce Cup. Damn, if only you had a mushroom like me, buddy. It's kind of like, I just gotta really be careful here. All I have is a red shell, a coin, and a dream. I don't even want to know how close Berta was behind me. I don't want to know. By the way, I mean, it's kind of like late into this, but like this is being recorded the night before, actually. And I didn't even record the mirror mode video at the time of recording this, but I wasn't too worried because, you know, the thumbnail process is pretty quick anyways. I wasn't really like worried about prioritizing that. Yeah, but I find if I just try to drift like towards the inside, I have a better chance. And sometimes slowing down there is helpful as well. Not the best thing I could have done, but you know what? Like I said, not the best thing I could have done. Roberto messed up too. I don't even know what I hit. And of course that little prick took my shit. I'll give it one more attempt. One more. Because unfortunately I'm starting to see what I thought was going to happen is happening. And that's kind of why I was hesitant, but I'll give it one more college effort. I had a feeling I wasn't going to successfully do Rainbow Road if I did it a second time. That's why I was hesitant to reset. I'll give it one more. Okay, I did not mean the front run this early. This is not ideal. But I can make this work. Again, sometimes you have to slow down, that's fine. I am getting better at that. And I think it helps in areas like this where the roads are just way too windy. I'm still gonna hold on to this in case something happens and the blue shell shows up and I need to get ahead. Surprisingly, it's probably one of the easier attempts yet. I was kind of surprisingly front running a good bit. Oh, I guess I kind of neglected earlier. Sorry, Bucky, I didn't mean to neglect you. It's just a very high pressure situation. I just can't get too greedy. And I have to watch where I'm going. I think I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that I'm not gonna get the Triforce post to happen. Okay. Now, see, I'm relaxed because I know this isn't the final lap, so it doesn't matter yet. Inkling is far in the lead, sure. But the same blue shell that can be targeting him could also just come, but fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck! Fuck! Oh my fucking lord! One more effort. One more. No, because I need some kind of resolution to this, man. I didn't decide to, like, redeem myself and hype myself up just to fucking fail miserably. I can't go down like a fucking chump, dude. I definitely learned my lesson with Rainbow Road. Unless if I really have to, I'm not going to use mushrooms. Because the mushrooms were the thing that kept fucking me up. Because I couldn't find a good place to use them without getting hit. Or falling to the abyss. Like, there wasn't really a good place for me to use those mushrooms on Rainbow Road. There isn't. I'm just gonna put that banana there just in case. I know Baby Mario is like right on my tail. That's not... Fuck. I'm gonna hang on to this right towards the end just so I can get a little... Or I'm just gonna use it now because I fumbled. No, Bucky, I did learn something throughout this entire experience. Sometimes you just have to accept your wins along with your losses. And sometimes you just gotta know when to bail. And sadly, that's what I'm gonna do. No, you know what though? I'm changing the narrative of this whole video. Sometimes it's okay just to accept even the smallest victories where you can get it. Sometimes you're not meant to reach for the stars, and honestly, that's okay. Even if I don't get the perfect 3-star run in the last 2 cups, if it's not meant to happen, then it just isn't gonna happen. So yeah, lessons learned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and next time we will start all over on a whole new cup. Maybe we'll have a perfect 3-star run then, maybe. I don't know. Who can say? But until then, I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Take care.